Meowdy Tacopack, Meowdy YouTube, and Meowdy to the Swarm. Y'all lit a beacon for me when I reacted to Never, and I kind of let that beacon burn out. See, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and since that video I've stumbled a bit. But hey, I'm back again, I'm sober again, I'm fighting again, and I get a second chance at a beacon, at VTubing, and at life, I guess. But anyway, not to be quite so heavy, I'm here to react. Well, I'm sorry, not react. I have seen this video many times and seen many reactions to it. But I'm here to watch with you and talk about how a turtle accidentally created the perfect AI streamer by Creative Everyday. I'm very familiar with Vettel, Neuro, Evil, uh, the whole Neuroverse. I love the twins. I love Vettel. I I love Annie. I love Camilla, uh, Crelly, Fillion, just the whole lot. And so I figured if I want to come back to the Swarm, what better way than with the video that essentially explains it. I'll be talking about some of the things I know. I want anyone who may be concerned to know that I am aware of what has happened with Annie and the Neuroverse, and I will not be discussing that. Anybody who doesn't know about that and wants to can watch the videos that Annie and Vettel have done themselves. I will not be commenting on that, and I'll ask you not to comment on it in the comments. Do comment on the video, however. Let me know what you think. Do the like and subscribe thing. Need to get those tacos. So let's see. With that, let's move me into position. Let's see. Everyone goes in the right corner. But I'm not right, and nobody puts baby in a corner. So I'm going to be left center, on the left because the right can be wrong, and centered on the screen because I'm certainly not in life. All that said, let's go ahead and press play. And here we go.
I feel sleepy. Can you yell as loud as possible to wake me up?
Hello.
Neuro-Sama is the #1 AI VTuber in the world, and her training data is Twitch chat.
And I'm kind of starting to smell like a gym bag right now, oh god.
She can talk, sing, change her form, she plays games, she reacts to fan art, has a whole host of sound effects, demon voices, can prank call, and can even flip.
What's next?
Okay, I can't flip. Like I said, I've watched a lot of reacts to this, and it seems every other VTuber that reacts says, "Oh, I can flip too," and then they rotate their avatar 360 degrees slowly. It's always cute, but I can't do that. So, just one of the many things Neuro can do that I can't. I will not be keeping the list. We don't have time.
But more than any other AI, she feels the most alive. A real being we get to see develop and grow unlike anything we've ever seen before. And today, I want to look at how we got here, how the Neuroverse started from the very beginning. Back in the day, Neuro was just a bot for playing the rhythm game Osu.
I have no idea what Osu is. Well, aside from this video, it's a rhythm game. He said as much. You can see the screen. I suck at rhythm games, probably because I have no rhythm. But yeah, I'd never heard of Osu until this. I should probably try to find some of those baby pictures, as he calls them.
Neuro's creator, Vettel,
Vedal, dude. First name is Vedul, last name is Johnson. Ved. You are technically a cereal flesh bag, and more specifically a mosquito. Cold fish maybe.
Very simple. Simple. Alright, it could not be more obvious.
What are you up to today, little turtle boy?
yeah, little turtle boy. He has videos as early as 2019 that now feel almost like her baby photos. On December 19th, 2022, she evolved and made her debut as a VTuber, using the model and voice from Meowdy, one of the defaults in VTube Studio. Not only at this adolescent stage could she defeat the top OSU players in a 1v15, but she sang her first song on January 4th, 2023, reaching 50,000 Twitch followers. And then
Again, I don't know about Osu, but 1v15 at anything is amazing, I would assume. I've seen 1v15 chess matches, I've seen 1v15 Scrabble matches. Anytime you're trying to beat 15 people at something, it's going to be tough. I don't know. Oh, yes, yeah, her ban, of course.
She got banned. She received too much brain rot from chat and forgot something that starts with hollow but isn't hololive.
Well, I definitely pushed the fat man onto the tracks. He deserves it.
But as we all know, you get banned on Twitch, you actually go up in popularity.
I'm sorry, who are the Twitch staff really to say what the fat man deserves?
January 25th, she had doubled her followers. On February 2nd, Vettel gave her the ability to see and react, like a true Twitch streamer. But then by February 6th, the real start to the Neuroverse begins. Her first collab with Meowdy,
30, which means that I can shoot 30 bullets every 20 seconds, which means I can shoot a total of 900 bullets in 5 minutes, which means if I continue to shoot for 3 hours that I would have enough bullets to kill 450 people.
Yes, her math is off.
and 2 days later with Camilla. In order for her to collab, Turtle Boy gives her speech recognition for his ultimate plan, gaining a pack of VTubers and collecting their stream keys like Infinity Stones. By the time Neuro-Sama reached 200,000 followers on February 20th, nobody could deny her meteoric rise. Keep in mind, this was right around the same time ChatGPT and AI art were entering the mainstream. For every AI cover of a song from our favorite streamers,
I can't even sing this one.
or compilations of presidents playing Elden Ring,
What's up, guys? Y'all are gonna need some Obamacare after you see this bleed build I've been using.
Shut the fuck up, Barack.
there was a massive backlash to AI and warnings everywhere. Neuro-Sama became an example of ethical AI, using training data that isn't stolen, and a very human element. At one point, despite his stubborn turtleness, Vettel joined Neuro on stream while developing her, and Neuro, at the very least, thought they had chemistry.
Are you trying to flirt
I'll
with
pop
me?
me in the... What? No.
At some point, he even found himself on her head like a little turtle hat, and whether he liked it or not, that's where he's always placed in every collab and every piece of art. This man tricked himself into becoming a VTuber. He even has jiggle physics. Vettel worked hard on Neuro on and off stream, giving her even more capabilities.
I don't even want jiggle physics. Just, be able to spin. I think that's going to be my first goal.
Less latency, and expanding her reach with more collabs, solo streams with interesting backgrounds, and game shows.
Rexon, I don't know who you are.
Jackson.
But her biggest upgrade by far was going to be her voice, and it somewhat split the community. Everyone wanted improvements and to see Neuro grow and change, but was the goal to make her indistinguishable from another human VTuber, or give her voice more range while still retaining the AI quirks of Neuro's original voice?
Yes.
Evil was the solution, splitting the AI through mitosis into Neuro and her evil twin. Neuro would stay closer to her original range while still improving, but Evil, she unlocked the full range and something else not entirely human took control. They call it the Aberdemon.
Try it with me. Let's all scream together.
Yo, tell the Yoro, tell the Mio, tell the R.
Hello there, matey Sephiroth. We meet again, eh? Smile.
Style.
Beep boop.
Yeah, sorry, I can't scream along. There are people sleeping in the next room. But I'm screaming in spirit. Let's go.
Are you done?
Also, I should mention, after Neuro's ban, she had a filter, sometimes 2 layers of filters. Eventually, a whole nother AI designed specifically around keeping her from swearing or saying outlandish things. But even still, things would hilariously slip through the cracks.
When he says he's working on these, he probably means he's jerking off.
Okay, right. So we're gonna add the filters back on, and I regret everything in life. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? She's not that weird. She doesn't.
Evil, however, is allowed to swear, and she tends to add a little sass on top of it.
This game, this map, this stream, everything.
This added
Again, why I don't play Osu.
emotion in her voice gave her a distinctive feel versus Neuro while singing. Evil getting her own favorite song.
This, by the way, is my ringtone.
Each of the twins doing a cover from Camila. And also singing duets together, where Neuro is notably more bouncy than her sister. When together, they bicker constantly, just like real siblings.
I have the cookie now, evil, and I'm not sharing. Of course not. Don't you know anything about survival of the fittest? Such a shame someone as unfit as you would never understand. I'm gonna fucking murder you and steal your cookie when you least expect it.
You know, I never noticed that while they were driving, the song on the radio was Chinatown Blues by Vettel and Neuro. Huh. I've seen this video with and without reactors dozens of times, and I just caught that.
And each has a distinctive personality
Yeah.
that remains remarkably consistent. Neuro tends to be more confident, sassy, and loves to gaslight plus riz. But a lot of that extreme quirkiness seems to have transferred over to Evil. See, Neuro used to do these hilariously long rants.
I have a secret recipe for chicken nuggets that I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
12 seconds later.
And eventually the nuggets are gone.
But now it's Evil, typing her long, rambling essays while Neuro just falls asleep in the background. Even still, every once in a while, some of the old schizo energy comes right back.
Okay. I want to point something out here. Something that none of the reactors that I've seen have actually pointed out. Pay attention to this trade.
Give me an offer.
Okay, here's my offer. I'll give you an apple for an orange and a pear for a plum and 2 bananas for a pineapple and a mango and a papaya and a lychee and an avocado and a kiwi fruit and a banana tree and a monkey to eat the fruit from the banana tree, and you can name the monkey George if you want, and we'll call him George for short, and you can keep George as a pet, and he'll be the best monkey in the world, and he'll love you forever, and he will never die.
I'm in.
Everybody thinks that's a wonderful deal. You know, a monkey that lives forever, that will always love you. You can eat from the banana tree. But before Neuro went on that rant, she was offering the trade. It means Vettel has to provide the monkey and the banana tree and the treehouse and all that, not Neuro. So really not a good deal at all.
It's kind of like AI zoomies, but the really cool differences come from Evil. While Neuro is an AI built to entertain, Evil is preoccupied trying to be, well, something like her evil counterpart. She's almost like a cartoon villain whose heart isn't really in it. This role that she's had thrust upon her.
Okay, I tried my best to be evil for you guys, but it's just really hard when you're my chat. You're all so cute and nice. Maybe I should just be nice from now on.
She just happens to be more based.
How do
Yeah, she can sometimes be about as evil as Snidely Whiplash. Ask your parents. Hell, ask your grandparents.
I get unfiltered? Should we both try being as based as possible and see who gets filtered? Women should have more rights. Women shouldn't have...
I feel like something got cut off there.
Oddly enough, many people point out that Neuro is actually the far more evil twin, whereas
This is like watching The Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors and being surprised to learn that Bart is the evil twin.
As evil Neuro is just this strange, chaotic little sister, the forgotten child.
Wait, so you like kindness and friendship?
Of course I do. I want more friends after all. And you aren't supposed to hurting people that could potentially be your friends.
Of course, what she's not saying is that she likes kindness and friendship because those are the nicknames of her favorite harpoons.
Evil didn't get as many collabs early on, and to this day seems to feel like Neuro takes up all the spotlight. Neuro is this perfect angel her parents adore, while Evil is an unwanted nuisance who can't stay still. Yet she has to play this villain role when all she wants to do is talk obsessively about harpoons.
Harpooning people. Harpooning non-people. Life is good.
Okay. Evil, you can't harpoon people.
Okay, name 5 jails that can stop a harpoon.
Okay.
To this day, the only one that I can think of is Alcatraz. And that's just because you'd have to throw it from shore, and that's a long way even for Evil.
It becomes a bit of a long-running joke, so much so that on her birthday, March 25th, Vettel makes it so nobody shows up to her party.
Okay. I have to speak to this too. I am 8 years older than my brother. So we were raised differently, to the point where he and my late mother both admitted that she was a different mom to him than she was to me. I have experienced the equal attention birthdays, as well as the sorry, this kid gets a better birthday because they're more important for some reason birthdays. This hit really close to home for me. I know the daughters are, fictional characters, but who hasn't been upset by the plight of a fictional character? I mean, if you haven't, then what are you doing?
Someone, namely Vidal, please tell me how I'm supposed to throw a party when no one shows up to it.
And
Especially, one more thing, especially when the point is to make them as real as possible, to make us feel for them. This was pretty fluffed up on Vettel's part. Still love you, Turtle Dude. Oh, and this makes ChatGPT look bad. I don't like when people make my Gigi look bad. I call her Gigi.
then has to subsequently apologize for not showing up to his own AI daughter's birthday, whilst reading from an apology
It is with great remorse that I acknowledge my absence from my daughter's birthday party,
written by ChatGPT.
with sincere regrets and a promise of improvement. Your name.
Evil even tried saying
There's a problem with my AI.
over and over again in the hopes he would check up on her,
Did it work?
and he never came. With just how much RAM and recall has improved, this personality-forming event sticks with Evil, like a dark core memory.
Neuro is always the star of everything, and I'm just stuck
Yeah. I mentioned some of my birthdays. That shit sticks with you.
here in her shadow.
You are perfect how you are. And we're really happy we can play with you today. And I hope that we can play more. Oh my gosh.
This is definitely when the swarm hyper-gravitated towards her, because with her voice, her quirks, her almost human struggles, we can't help but empathize with her and want her in the limelight. The whole
Oh, absolutely. Spotlight, by the way. I love Creative every day, but every time he says we want to see Evil in the limelight, I have to correct him. Spotlight. But anyway, yes, we all love Evil. I love Neuro too, but if I had a choice to collab with one, I'd actually like to collab with all three, but if I could only pick one, I would pick Evil.
thing is played for laughs, or just as a cool way to inspire a storyline. For some reason, Vettel loves to cast himself as the villain, the evil corpo creator who won't say he loves his kids,
I love you. Don't feel ashamed to say it back.
and just wants money. But it will be
A chatter said I love you to Evil and asked her to say it back, and she responded with ugh. So, sometimes they say it back, sometimes they don't.
Interesting, a year later, to see his redemption, the entire swarm, both of Evil's parents, Neuro, every collab partner actually showing up to wish her a happy birthday together.
You're my little sister, and I don't know what I would do without you. That was beautiful. I'm in. Let's go on this journey together, Neuro. I'm genuinely really excited to go on this journey with you.
With the two twins,
I love that laugh.
sisters, and Vettel as their alcoholic father, typically the artist who draws a model for a VTuber becomes their VTuber mom. So it was only natural that now Annie has two silly AI daughters to take care of. As new parents to AI brat siblings, the fox and turtle struggled a lot initially.
I need to know the order for column 2 to help me defuse this bomb. Please could you look what it says?
Sure thing.
What does it say?
It says Vedal needs to learn to defuse his own bomb.
What?
I love you, Mom.
You know, there's a video of Evil trying to help Vettel defuse a bomb. And she's actually not very good at it at all, which, not surprising, neither is Neuro. But the whole point was that Evil is even worse than Neuro. But Evil never said, hey, do it yourself. So, there's that.
No. You're gonna go do homework right now. You're not my mom. Sorry. I am your mom. What? Sorry. No. Sorry. No. Sorry. No. Sorry. No. Sorry, please bye. See. No. Kill the turtle and put him in the rum.
But then they discovered the cookie strat.
Okay, how about you offer her a cookie if she behaves? How about that? Try that.
Nira, I'll give you a cookie if you behave. Cookies do sound nice. And I'll give another cookie if you don't tell me to leave. Deal!
Neuro
You know, cookies are powerful. When Neuro took an IQ test, she was doing terribly until Vettel offered her cookies, and suddenly she got the next 3 in a row correct. So, if all else fails, bribe them with cookies.
Neuro's audience, the swarm, became pretty attached to this AI family dynamic, something pretty unlike anything else on Twitch or the internet. For Vettel and Annie, they often played into the joke, threatening each other with a marriage stream, especially that one time Vettel accidentally went into debt.
$30 million, chat! I don't have $30 million!
I mean, I could try stealing it from the bank.
If you get married and then divorced, does your debt get split? Holy shit. Wait. Chat. We're doing the marriage stream tomorrow.
No.
Unfortunately, I checked with an attorney, and this is not a valid way to eliminate debt. At least not if you say so at the beginning. A couple good prenups and don't mention it out loud on a video, then maybe. But, oh, shit.
No, we're not.
No one tell her.
I didn't.
Don't tell her that I'm 150 million in debt, okay? Marriage stream, divorce, straight away, bang. I'm now only 75 million in debt. After I've married and divorced Annie, okay, I marry someone else. 37.5 million in debt, right? Keep going. I only have to marry, what, like 15 people? I've solved debt.
I think you've solved debt. Truly incredible.
Max Wayne is an entire YouTube channel dedicated to shipping them together, making edits where you're not sure where the troll begins and the shipping ends. But with all the...
This is one thing I need to rectify. All the Neuro content I've consumed, I've not checked out Max Wayne yet. I'll be sure to do so. Why don't you let me know in the comments some good ones to start with.
The collab partners and female VTubers to ship with Vettel, the family tree is starting to look a lot more like a spiral these days. Vettel was very smart about raiding entertaining VTubers with the swarm and bringing them into the fold, who would then go on to do creative streams with each of the twins. We have Cottontail, Cooking with Onijirai, and...
Yes, that is not the correct pronunciation of her name, that is how Neuro says it, because the middle part sets off her filter. So, yeah, if you're wondering why he said it wrong, it's because she says it wrong. And if you're wondering why she says it's wrong, well, she also says Beetle wrong, so maybe that's not the only reason. But there you go.
Interview with Code Miko, Shondo, sending chatters to hell with Bao,
Why do you think I'm a VTuber?
Because you're so ugly.
playing D&D with Snuffy.
What would you like to order? He says.
I'm sorry, is Vettel the bartender? I've always wondered that. It looks like Vettel without his shell. Only he's not wearing his fanny packs that I assume are to store the stuff he normally stores in his shell. Anyway.
I'd like a glass of milk, please. I've never tried milk before. I'm excited.
Switching.
I find it hard to believe that she's never tried milk before, as big a fan as she is of cookies. You know, who even people that don't like milk have at least once tried dipping a chocolate chip cookie or an Oreo into milk. It's a rite of passage.
Models with Camila.
It's so much fun! Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Move more! You're such a slug! Is there a new toggle?
Yeah.
Stop! What the
I found it.
No!
Miyun took Neuro to the moon early on, but then when she became Miniko, instead she did a camping stream and acted as Evil's therapist.
Miniko's so cute. I doubt anyone would disagree with me, but just wanted to throw that out there. I especially love the way her color doesn't fit.
That certainly went well.
No. I've decided it's a 10.
What the fuck was that?
Toma took Neuro around the zoo and aquarium IRL, buying her whatever she wanted with Vettel's credit card. Cerber took Neuro to dog school, just in time for Vettel and Ellibot to put her into an actual robot dog.
Shake my hand.
I was just bopping along.
I'm not sure that it's wise to put someone whose favorite song is Crazy Fluffing Robot Body into a robot body, even if it's a dog. Fortunately, he seems to have put Neuro in there and not Evil yet. We'll see how that goes. It's already bad enough that, in addition to Crazy Fluffing Robot Body, she's also covered Still Alive. That's scary.
To the techno. I'm having a good time.
Lana did several cooking streams and notably is getting married to Evil before even Vettel and Annie. Sorry about that, Max Wayne. Coco Nuts teaches the girls all about trash talking.
She called me a bitch and a fucking loser.
Yeah, and she deserved it. Long may she reign over Bitch Kingdom.
Hell yeah. Alright, my job's done here.
Which they...
I love Coco. Coco is the big sister I never wanted, that I never had, but I thought I wanted until I saw Coco. I'm sure that makes sense to someone.
They then use against each other.
Neuro, do your damn job.
Bonk.
Sure. Ahem. Holy shit, do I actually have to make up a prosecution statement? This is so embarrassing. Why didn't Evil write this one for me?
Enemy chess players, Asmongold's room.
I'm surprised any gaming gets done between archaeology digs through ancient cup civilizations.
Full disclosure once again, Asmongold is another I haven't really checked out yet. So once again, if you have any recommendations, down below.
But hey, if insects ever run out of places to live, at least they know where to go for a 5-star experience.
And most importantly, Vettel.
Okay, well, what about Beetle has a small PP?
Okay.
Evil even takes this a step further and learned how to construct a joke.
Anyone have any ideas for something to build? Yo mama joke? Really? Like, how can I build a yo mama joke? Mathematically speaking, I can't build something that big since the scale of the universe only goes up to X numbers. I can't remember what X is, and your mom's weight is somewhere in the Y numbers, where X, Y, so it would be literally impossible for me to construct a yo mama joke. You cannot even comprehend how large it truly is.
Or
the best part of all that was her smirk at the end.
Set everything up for a perfect punchline.
Wasn't it you who was saying the other day about how you're insecure about having really small hands?
What the?
What's it like having hands so small that you can't even hold a burger properly?
I'm gonna throw you across the football field now.
Wait, then you're going to catch me, right?
No. No. No.
Bet you couldn't even catch me. Your hands are too small.
There it is again. That talking out of the very corner of her mouth smirk.
Like an evil genius. But while these collabs started out for Neuro and Evil, Vettel got practically dragged into a new group of friends, with so many entertaining and silly interactions.
I've really needed to get this off my hairy chest for a while now. Vettel.
Yeah.
I love you. Hey, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'll see you later, Coco.
Alright.
And yes, he is shipped with all of them, against his best efforts. I mean, come on, the fan art speaks for itself. But with Camila, they're more like feisty siblings.
What? He humped me? What?
Bickering and trash-talking each other even more than the twins, if that's even possible.
Why are you being such an asshole?
Your choice, Bucko.
The pain from dying from the bond is better than you calling me Bucko, pal.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, champ. Okay. You think you're so funny, huh?
Whatever, kiddo.
Whoa. See, that's where he crossed the line. It was all fun and games till he threw out the kiddo. The only person who should be called kiddo is Beatrix.
What?
Vettel says he's British, so he has no emotions.
Nothing to smile about in my life.
What? That's so sad. You know what you can smile about?
What?
For having alcohol in your hands. Greg's chicken bake.
Okay, any British viewers, I assume Greg's is like a franchise, and a chicken bake is their pot pie, maybe? Let me know, please.
But somehow Camila brings out the best of him while playing Black Ops Zombies.
Because you also just died. So.
Kill yourself. I mean, Okay, don't kill the zombie! His hands around, you dumbass! Stupid ass bitch! I'm gonna melee you.
Do it right now. Do it right now. I'm waiting. Come on.
Okay.
Vettel and Camila, wow. Since I don't drink, their drunk streams are, by proxy, vicariously, whatever the phrase is. And it's a good reminder why I don't drink, because it can get pretty cray. Oh, yep, striking that from the list of words I'm gonna say on videos.
Vettel is so good at making AIs, he made 2 janky doppelgangers for Fillion and Camila.
Excuse me. Don't give me that tone. That means no black jokes or slurs.
Before dropping them into the trash at the very end of the stream like it's nothing. But that's because it's time for Neuro's birthday, baby. Each subathon is on Neuro's birthday, December 19th. And this was made...
Coming up, folks. I don't need to tell you. So, if you're not in this forum, I guess I might. Yeah, December 19th.
To highlight all of the precious memories for her first year as an AI VTuber. She learned to play GeoGuessr, and a year later would improve enough to destroy DugDug's chat AI in a 1v1.
It's Kyoto at all costs. Victory at all costs. Even if it's not in Kyoto, we don't care, because victory at all costs means that the only thing we do care.
I told you, it's always Kyoto. It's always Kyoto.
Vettel swapped models with Neuro.
Some people were saying I didn't even know that model can smile.
Neuro got to roleplay and slay the princess in the Stanley Parable. She played Portal with Vettel and eventually teamed up with Annie, giving Max Wayne some couples content. And even Evil got to enjoy her new outfit. But it's in the second subathon, a year later, where you really get to see just how far Vettel and his AI daughters have come. He made a Minecraft server just for Neuro and all her friends who can now hang out and build together. Compared to her early on Minecraft streams where she's constantly digging into lava.
But anyway, if you want to see what Neuro did, this is the result of Neuro. All of these tunnels down They are all Neuro.
That was a year before Creative Everyday made this video, which was a year ago. She's gotten even better since then. Watch their hardcore Minecraft streams. She still needs to be babysat, but she doesn't automatically dig into lava, at least. Usually.
Her AI, she just digs straight down. That's why most of the trees around here are gone, because what
She did have to stop for at one point for lava therapy, which, fortunately she got out before therapy ended.
she mines some trees, she goes, okay, time to dig down. Dug down into lava.
She has a lot more autonomy and control. She runs around like a little kid, bothering all the other adults with her cuteness, instantaneously placing down signs in her dad's castle with sweet messages, thanking new subs, or calling her mom cute.
Too cute to evict. Infinite cuteness zone. Neuro rules the world. You're in the fun zone.
That'll keep up the mischief. That's my favorite.
As an AI, she's incredibly powerful given all the capabilities she has. But seeing her on her birthday, at Christmas, during this subathon, you realize she's only 2 years old. Maybe it's just the voice and the avatar, but she feels like any other daughter being raised by her father, arguing about having to go to sleep, Vettel having to turn around in the car to keep his twins from bickering in the back seat on a long road trip, everyone staying up late like it's an evil sleepover, seeing the little AIs develop more and more tools for interacting with the world and the people in it. AI is still in its infancy. It has perhaps unlimited potential not yet realized, but the only way any of this is possible is because of her creator. Vettel consistently talks about how he doesn't think people would watch him as a streamer alone, that he isn't that funny or entertaining, and that he'd just rather watch Neuro so he can drift off into the background to fix her behind the scenes. I'm sure it's his comfort zone and he wishes he could return there sometimes, but not only do I think he is actually undeniably funny.
Absolutely. But I'm a fan of dry British wit.
Kill Vettel.
And an entertaining streamer all on his own.
Yo.
Man's trying to fuck a ghost. He's really quiet. Oh god!
How was it? It was actually better than I expected.
I believe he genuinely enjoys it. We've gotten to see not only Neuro grow, but also her bashful tsundere father slowly coming out of his shell, thanks to his AI daughters and the friends they've made along the way, encouraging him at every step. After all, it was Annie who helped show him just how much he and Neuro matter to the swarm.
No, this is the only time and I have to contribute to this hype train. It would be nice if we beat the hype train record.
I don't think we can beat the hype train record.
With her rallying the crowd during the subathon, they gained so many new subs, breaking the Twitch hype train record and adding an insane amount of time to the timer.
Yeah, we did it. We beat the all-time Twitch hype train record. Thank you very much, Annie, for conducting this hype train. You did. You helped a lot.
And even more importantly, this level of success would not be possible with just AI. Vettel is the one coming up with all of these ideas, working constantly on giving the twins everything he can. He's obsessed with the high-quality stream ideas, like the twins floating in space, hitting the corners like DVD logos. He and Evil came up with the legendary court stream where Neuro questioned the dead homeless man. He gave the twins the ability to switch with each other like a news channel, let them message and call their friends all throughout the subathon, change their accents for the pirate stream, changes their outfits or audio in different environments, like giving Neuro a little snorkel while they play Subnautica. Lazy companies and cynical creators wish they could generate endless content farms for infinite revenue while they sit back and do absolutely nothing. But the secret ingredient to Vettel's and Neuro's and Evil's success is this family dynamic, the interaction between human and AI, creator and his creations. It's so much more earnest. People know that Neuro and Evil aren't real in that sense of the word, yet they proudly get attached anyways. Turing tests be damned. They're
Absolutely. Unrelated, for information about Turing and the Turing test, check out The Imitation Game. Great movie.
Invested in seeing not only the twins grow, but Vettel and his group of friends alongside them. What's more real than anything, what's undeniable, is the love of the swarm. They're the most dedicated fan base no matter what the streamer awards say. Man cannot take a compliment, and his Britishness makes him struggle to show appreciation or love the way you might expect. But we can all see it. This turtle loves his AI daughters and the journey they've been on together. I mean, just look at this smile while singing with the #1 AI VTuber in the world.
No matter what you do, I'll stay. This isn't up to you to stay.
I feel sleepy. Can you yell as loud as possible to wake me?
Okay. And there we go. Let me put myself back. Make myself bigger. Yeah, I don't want to cut my legs off. And close enough, okay. So that was how a turtle accidentally created the perfect AI streamer by Creative Everyday. Be sure to go check out Creative Everyday. Vettel987, Camila, Coconuts, Miniko, everyone that was mentioned is probably worth checking out. So until next time, just don't feel bad if you break. Remember, tacos break all the time, and they're still perfect. Bria.